Are you ready, kids?
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Ahoy, mateys, and welcome to Brawl Stars! I'm Amy the Amazonian, and today we're playing with pirates under Admiral Brass, Unsinkable. This is the new Beckett Brass that's actually part of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan Commander cards, but they put it into Arena, so we get to brew excellent Grixis pirates. This deck is chock full of some of the fastest, the meanest, and the coolest pirates that I could think of. And they range from these quick little pirates that are trying to swing in and get under your opponent's creatures to the big damage doubling Angrass Marauders. Because ideally, we're never actually casting it. We're bringing it back from the graveyard using Admiral Brass's ability, which reanimates a pirate, makes it a 4/4, gives it a finality counter, meaning if it would die, it gets exiled instead, and you swing in with those and have a fantastic time. Because we have a lot of treasures, being a pirate deck, it's also pretty easy for us to ramp up to 5 mana, oftentimes discarding cards in the meantime to put them into our graveyard for Admiral Brass. A lot of pirates, by the way, are also unblockable, which is just really cool. So there's a chance that you get in a bunch of unblockable damage in a deck like this. And pirates do have some synergy with each other. There's even a pirate lord, the Corsair Captain, which was added to Arena way back when Jumpstart came out. This is a very fun deck. It has a couple removal spells sprinkled in here too, so we can go for our opponent's face, steal all their treasure, and win the game. So we're gonna take Admiral Brass into the queue, and we're gonna loot some booty. Thalia and the Get Rog monster. What I don't like about this is it's gonna make our creatures enter the battlefield tapped. And what's really tough about that is one of our big things is bringing back creatures and hasting them in. Hi. We'll do our best though. I'm going to go for ramp rather than the Dire Fleet Poisoner here. Oh yeah, I have a Roaming Throne. I just really wanted to try Roaming Throne with Brass. Don't hit the throne. Hit one of these guys! They definitely won't come back from the graveyard. That would be crazy. I'm gonna bring out the Celestus, because I didn't get a land, and I really want to play Roaming Throne into Brass. I want to do this so bad. Hello, pirate. Please don't have a way to kill this. It has Ward 2, see, it's hard to kill. So Roaming Throne doubles my triggered abilities, such as Self-Mill and also bringing out the boys. Ah, they're gonna be tapped. That's okay. Amy will survive. We'll survive the tapped ones. We also need another land. That they have a lot more than us. We didn't get another land. It's a darn shame. I could do a holding. Plays a Plunderer. Poisoner's not going to do too much for me here, because, yeah, first strike. Plunderer's out. I could have also just passed the turn for the Celestis to trigger to try and draw land. Double Treasure Offlord. Oh, it would have gone double Treasure. You are so right. For some reason, I thought it only got one, and I was thinking that's not enough. I forgot that Roaming Throne cares about more than just my commander. Roaming Throne, super awesome new Pipal Tribal card. So good. Love it. Need it. They still have 3 or 4 mana. Delicious land. They swing in. Here's the triggers play. Yeah, alright, discarding. I feel that. Can a girl get a land? Ha 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 ha! Yes! It's tapped because it's not basic. I'm the basic one. That's alright. The Corsair Captain comes into play, buffs up our pirates, and gets 2 treasures, which is 1 more than 1. I don't really feel like I need to use up a treasure for this. None of you have any counters. I'll select my Celestus and my Celestus again. Hello, yes, we're pirates. We're pirates and we're doing our best. Ooh, colony ambush! Only attacking pirates. Ugh. Wouldn't that be sweet if I could give this death touch here? The Gitrog monster. That's actually enough for me to want to bring out this Direfleet Poisoner. So I have something to block this on the future turn. They didn't fight my throne, no. They had enough mana to pay the ward too, but they would have died. I don't think they wanted their Thalia and Gitrog monster to die. Yes, they have Thalia and the Gitrog monster and the Gitrog monster.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Sure is getting rogs. I love how they have like 3 times our lands. Hey. Cool frog. I'm Darkly Poisoner. I trigger twice, but I can't block or anything, so hey. Just coming out here, hanging out, vibing. Are they gonna play the other 2 Thalia next turn? You know, they might. They just might. Sanctum Weaver. Nice. Discard a Rune Raider. Thanks. Kitesail Larcenist lets me turn one of their things, this or this, into a treasure. We won't get to attack, but we will get to double mill and double reanimate. I'm thinking a hostage taker and a rowdy crew. That's right, you can't stop me. I know what I like. It's getting rowdy. Boo, you didn't trigger. Boo, you didn't trigger again. You're garbage, rowdy crew. We get to steal 2 things. We do get to steal 2 things. Thalia and the Gitrog monster, get out of here. And also the Gitrog monster, get out of here. 2 rowdy, 2 crew. Hey. Look, I found lands! Are you proud of me, Mom? Alright, we're gonna use our Staunch Crewmate. It will have a chance to look at 8 cards in an attempt to find pirates. Look at the pirates. We could also grab the Tunnel Grinder. I think that Malcolm is fine. Grab Malcolm and whiff. Okay. Please don't have a board wipe. I worked really hard to actually get pirates out. They're gonna go Casualties of War, which frees both their Gitrogs. They've also destroyed quite a bit of my mana. Rude. And those cards that died have been exiled. Hostage Taker has been. Yeah, we saw them targeting a bunch. That means casualties of war. Hey. Okay. Land enters the battlefield. It's the second land to trigger Nissa, so they get an elf or elemental. What do you do with all that mana? Feast off. They can also play creatures off the top of their deck with Augur of Autumn. Don't be cursing me. You gonna curse Malcolm? Are you cursing me? Or are you cursing Malcolm? Okay, they're cursing our commander. I imagine they have a way to kill her. Please don't. Don't do it. Please. These are the only memes I have. Ooh, a land going in the graveyard. Gitrog Monster loves that. Thalia and the Gitrog Monster doesn't really care. Now, what pirates do I have? I've got the Larcenist. Plunderer. Okay. I'm going to start by playing this freebooter to see what they have in hand. We can exile up to 2 of those if they're non-creature, non-lands. What you got? Oh, they might just be a kill spell. I'll still get to see it, though. Okay, March of Otherworldly Light. They could have used it there. Everything else is land. Yeah, listen, it already came in tapped. I'm kind of feeling the Captivating Crew, but no, I think that the right move here is to grab the Plunderer and the Larcenist. Of my creatures, I kind of like turning the Staunch Crewmate into a treasure. And I could either hit their Henge, or I could hit one of their Gitrogs. Oh wait, it triggers twice. So we could do both. Submit 0. And I'm feeling the actual Gitrog monster since they can't recast it. I could make the rowdy crew walk the plank. I could. I would have gone for Thalia and the Gitrog monster so I could start attacking in if I had slightly better stuff on board. Elvish Archdruid. You do have a lot of elves. That feels like a weird card to have in here, though. My graveyard! No, that's where my creatures were! But see, that's why our Staunch Crew got turned into a treasure. So I could sacrifice it, put it into the graveyard. Also use it to cast things, because I kind of need it. Oh, they're all indestructible until end of turn. Sure. I got an elf. When they attack in, they'll get to sacrifice something. Take 4. I'm gonna flash out Malcolm, he'll be tapped. Hey! Dang it, 5/5 angels. I think we're doing a fantastic job, by the way. Oh, you get to see what's on top of my deck? How come I don't get to see what's on top of my deck? Oh, it's a land. Oh, look. It's in the graveyard. How convenient. I can only bring it back once, but it does double trigger. Aye! It's the other Beckett Brass! Oh, and Crucius as well. I could use Crucius to put the other one in the graveyard. I'm not tagging in with this, because then they get their henge back. I think we go for Crucius. Put this into the grave. Oh yeah, that is triggered. We're going to go for Greater. It's the best one we got! Alright. And we're gonna go for less, because that is actually the most expensive card in our deck. Marauders doubles our damage. Gets me closer to a potential victory! Ooh, come on, we got this. Heart of the cards. Double the damage. Make them stronger. Steal their stuff. Nail biter. Block of predation. Ooh, actually, it's a Kari Zev. She costs 2, not 3. Just wish my stuff didn't come in tapped. Mumble grumble. The only thing with first strike they currently have is Thalia the Get Rog Monster. Oracle of Moldai. Yeah, you have so much mana. You can already play lands off the top, but now you can play even more lands. They can play 3 lands per turn. +1/+1. Yeah, sounds right. No, hey, Azusa. Sorry, they can play 5 lands per turn? Oh, no, not a God Pharaoh statue! Oh, thank God that's not a creature. You don't have a way to draw a card, right? I don't have a way to draw a card, right? Oh, no, right! The Thalia! This draws them the card! Well, I guess I don't have to actually cast spells. I can chump block with one of the things on the ground, but I'd prefer not to. It's not like our double damage is gonna make a difference there. Like, I could chump block with Rowdy Crew, but I really want that. I really want that double damage. It's fine. I'm gonna take the 2. Ow. Got plenty of mana. Throw it down. I see that farewell. And I do not like it. I do not like that farewell. Ouch. I could theoretically tap something down. I get to tap 4 permanents. Anger's Marauders. Beckett Brass. I think I have lethal. I don't see a way for them to gain life. We can tap down everything that can block in the air. Oh, no, we're still gonna tap 4. It has flash. I'm just making sure nothing weird happens here. You have so much mana. What can you do with it? They don't know about this yet. This is a secret. Yes. Come on. Let's go. Dreamcaller Siren from downtown. Gonna say, ooh, I double trigger because of that roaming throne who has been amazing this game. We're gonna tap down an angel. We're gonna tap down the Ornithopter Paradise and Oracle Moldiah. Just because we can. We're gonna swing in the air with a couple little guys in. See how they fare. A game well won. Good game! Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Tovalar, Dire Overlord, is a werewolves commander in Gruul. I do have some nice pirates in here, but not really the ones that I want to start out the game with. I did like having the black market connection. Here we go. We have 3 lands, 2 of our 3 colors, but I do have some nice quick pirates like Dire Fleet Poisoner and a really good new removal spell, Bitter Triumph. Aww. He's just a little wolf. He goes, "Hello." You can also boast because you have to brag about your puppy. They bring down a Temple of Abandoned Scry. And swing in directly into our Dire Fleet Poisoner. So normally Poisoner you use while you're attacking in to buff up a pirate, give it Death Touch, but it works just fine here too. I don't know if there's anything here I would want to copy with the Protean Rager. Yeah, there's not really any creatures I want to copy here, so I think instead I'm just going to play Siren Stormtamer and probably use Bitter Triumph to kill their commander who's going to come out. Tovalar's all about hit and face with wolves and werewolves, and if there's no Tovalar on the battlefield, they don't draw those cards. I can either pay life, by the way, or discard here. Discarding is good for brass because then we already have a pirate in our graveyard for her to bring back. It's great. It's synergy. I'll swing in with these 2, and I will play the Protean Raider and make it into a copy of the Dire Fleet Poisoner. You know, 2 little guys with Death Touch, that's fine with me. They're cultivating. Gotta ramp up back to 5 mana now. And it is, by the way, daytime. Since a day-bound creature entered the battlefield, we now have to track day and night. So if I go a turn without casting anything, it becomes nighttime, and their deck gets a lot stronger. And I'm gonna just, you know, risk this here. Bring out brass, and see if we mill a pirate. Our deck has a very high density of pirates, so the chances of us hitting 1 on 4 cards is pretty high. We have a Pitiless Plunder. If our creatures die, we get treasures. Also, it's a 4/4 instead of a 1/4 because Beckett Brass, for whatever reason, does that. Okay, so that gets exiled because of the finality counter. Brass goes into the command zone, but we get treasures for all of those pirates who were defeated at the hand of Tovalar and the werewolves. Awoo. Yeah, you looking at my graveyard? Thinking about it? I'm thinking about it too. Bring out Admiral Brass. And this time I'm actually going to be holding Siren's Ruse, just in case they have removal for my commander. She mills. We go to combat. I saw a Dire Fleet, or sorry, a Kitesail Freebooter here. That's gonna let me look at their hand. Yar. Okay, so they have the Grey Henge and Heroic Intervention. I'll take your Henge. Why not? Siren's Ruse is also great in this deck, not just to help dodge removal, but also because it draws us a card and it can remove the finality counter, returning creatures to whatever their original state is. Alright, so Village Watch comes down, has haste. Shadow Sphere, not that they can equip it. Oh, okay, they're just going for face. I guess this is them saying, you have bested our Awoos pirates. Got oodles of woodles here. Good game, Tovalar. Aragorn the Uniter does something depending on the color of spells that you cast. I'd say that Aragorn is a pretty scary commander to go up against because you can run the best spells in 4 out of 5 colors in Magic. We do have some decent stuff in hand. We actually have a cute Phyrexian Tower here, which we can use to sacrifice our creatures, bring them back for Beckett Brass. But we are going up against Aragorn, who is just a very strong commander. Not going to stop me, though. We have a good turn 2 play of either the Brineborn Cutthroat or the Warkite Marauder. Can't get the Dire Fleet Captain out, but that's okay. I don't have black mana unless I'm sacrificing something here. Okay, Aragorn. I should also mention what he does with each of these colors while we wait for our opponent to connect. If, while Aragorn is out on the battlefield, you cast a red spell, You burn your opponent's face for 3. If you cast a green spell, one of your creatures gets +4/+4. Those two, I would say, are actually the strongest 2 pieces of Aragorn. For white, you get a 1/1 token, and for blue, you scry 2. Oh, hello there, Ingress Marauders. What a nice big 7-cost pirate that I hope to never actually have to pay the mana cost for. I have a way to discard it, the Glinthorn Buccaneer here, which is, I don't know, seems pretty fun to me. Hey, Esper Sentinel. I could go for the Brineborn Cutthroat to trade into that, but right now, like, this is the only... I guess, yeah, this is the only thing that I would be playing that's not a creature here, because I'm going to use this as a land. Growth Spiral gets them some more ramp. Esper Sentinel, though, is such a good card. So dang good. Kind of ridiculous how good it is, honestly. You have haste, right? Yep. So we'll play that pre-combat. Swing in, you become a 0/1 with no other abilities. Sip some tea so I don't break down coughing. I've been trying to record videos and failing because I keep, like, just coughing terribly. I'm over the flu, but it has remained in my lungs. Nice! And we swing in. On the future turn, we could pay 2 to discard a card, this one, in order to bring it back with Beckett Brass. Hi, Aragorn. Ow, rude. I'm going to sacrifice the Glinthorn Buccaneer to play Brass. We mill 4, and we can bring back that Glinthorn Buccaneer if we don't get something better. And right now, this isn't really what I want, because it can't attack through here. This will get us another card. This might get us another card. I gotta go with the Faceless Agent. Yeah, we attack through because we turn this into a 1/1, or sorry, an 0/1, but it's... Unless we're discarding off it, yeah, I don't really feel like I need this turn. Hey, do you want to block? Are we rocking the Pirate Monkey in the 99? Yes, Ragavan, and also Kari Zev, who makes a Ragavan, are in this deck. So Aragorn could totally kick our butt this turn, but just by casting a bunch of green spells, getting huge, and I don't want to block. Cabaret Revels! Nice! Casting spells gets you some creatures. I mentioned before, I think Gruul is the strongest 2 colors for Aragorn. Also, this is now at 5 power. Ripping apart Admiral Brass. Dealt a bunch of damage directly to me as well. I am also running breaches. Oh. Speaking of breaches, he's right here. I could turn Aragorn into a treasure. I'm gonna do breaches first. This still works. Attacking in. Sure, your baby. Treasure, and exiling the top card. Hello, yes, would you like to block? No? Okay. We have a Sulphurous Springs here. We will play the Kitesail Larcenist. For me, I don't want to turn any of these into treasures, so I'll select none, and I will select Aragorn, their commander, for them. So Aragorn is now a treasure until Kitesail Larcenist leaves the battlefield. Hi. I'm stealing you. This is normal. It's normal to turn Lord of the Rings character, Aragorn, into a sweet little treasure, put him in your pockets, and fly away. Yo, Ed! How am I liking the new set? Well, I'm liking all the pirates. Thank you so much, Demonic Tutors, for the 25-month resub. Okay, so they have a Marleaf Pixie. I could technically bring out Brass, shocking this in, sacrificing a creature. I think we just go for Angreth and a bit of crime. I ain't paying that. We could take you. Yeah, I could take him. A bunch of stuff's gonna happen. You're an O1 that can't do anything. You can't block. Sure. Great. Post-combat, we can play a red spell. And since we have Aragorn, that will deal 3 extra damage to their face. And that's crime, baby. Love it when pirates get there. GG. A fellow pirate! Malcolm Alluring, a scoundrel. Hey, how are you doing, Malcolm? Malcolm is actually in this deck because he's a great pirate. He's a flashy pirate who comes out early. And, oh, our opponent is playing around, actually, one of the coolest parts of Malcolm, which are chorus counters. Malcolm, when he hits, gets a chorus counter. And you loot. You draw and discard. Once you have 4 chorus counters on him, and you can store them up on the Ozolith here, then you end up casting the discarded card for free. Sounds pretty good to me if you ask a pirate myself here. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. I think I'm going to go for blue here to make sure that I have mana for Spell Swindle. Hi, Malcolm. It's like a pirate scales. Well, this is a mono blue deck that's probably similar to Jacob Hawken, if I were to like guess on their build. It's probably got some really big free spells that you want to cast without paying their cost, as well as some good flashy support and other things, which is why Cavern of Souls is going to be huge here because a mono blue deck without counterspell as well. That's not gonna happen. Let's toss down this Kitesail Larcenist, and we can either try to turn Malcolm into a treasure or the Ozolith into a treasure. Hey. Yeah. You like it? Cavern of Souls just got added into Standard. Let the creature decks rejoice, baby. I'm gonna add this into my Elves deck. I'm gonna add this into everything. Who wants to be a treasure? The Ozolith is a treasure. Look, I gave you more mana. You love mana. Kitesail Larcenist is also big enough to block Malcolm, so I figured that's fine, right? Key to the Archives. I'm sorry, key to the Archives. You do be a pirate. We can hold up our Spell Swindle for next turn, in case they do get something good. Or they could just concede because they can't counter any of my creatures. Cavern of Souls! Put it in your decks! A fellow Dino fan with Jasoth Sun's Avatar. I have an okay hand here. I've got 2 drops and I can play them. I have a 1 drop if I wanted to start with the monkey. I know, he's not technically a monkey, but the goblins on Ixalan look like monkeys, and I love that for them. This is Jasoth with a new art. When Jasoth hits your opponent's face, you get to look at the top cards of your deck, and if there's any dinosaurs among those cards, they go on the battlefield for free. And we just got a lot of really good dinosaurs. Like, really good. Goblin, pirate, monkey. This used to get called Diagonal Monkey when it saw a lot of standard play in mono red, because it's the Diagonal Monkey. I'm not exactly looking to counter anything right now. Let's take a look at what's in their hand. The Allosaurus Shepherd we can kill with the Fanatical Firebrand. Okay, Veil of Summer. That would blank some of my abilities. Just all the EDH players, big fans in a new set. Well, they better be. Yeah, I built a Pantlaza deck. Oh man, that was fun. The Dino Casino. Yeah, I don't have that many counter spells in this deck. That's why I'm not feeling that pressured to get rid of stuff. I will hit this, though. These are both ramp. And something kind of cute about this deck is when we sacrifice something, we can bring it back bigger from Beckett Brass. What color do I want here? Probably blue. We have a lot of small blue creatures. Ooh, the Tunnel Grinder. This mills. Or, sorry, it discards and draws, which is similar. It gets the things in our graveyard to bring back. Cares about our stuff dying, like this. It's also her artifact. That's part of why it's in the deck. Hi, Sword Tooth. Ooh, Lore Keeper. This is new Dino ramp. Got this Tunnel Grinder. I'm going to discard Cold Steel Heart, Pitiless Plunderer. I'm kind of feeling the tail's end too. Like, I don't feel like I want to get rid of this. We already have good removal for Jasaf. Perfect! And swinging. Bam. We have bored deeper into the earth. Is it 3? Yes. Alright, so in 3 turns, hopefully we'll have gotten enough stuff in the graveyard to flippy this. They have 6 mana. They need 8 for Jasaf. Oh, never mind. Now they don't. Nightless Stampede means that Jasaf is coming down this next turn. And I have a choice. Do I want to just bounce it? Do I want to exile it? Do I want them to be able to draw a card? Do I want to get more pirates out on the battlefield? Do I want to get their pirates out on the battlefield? I think I'm just going to hold the Baleful Mastery. Too soft. Swinging in. And being removed from play. Whee! I do have a Rift of the Cyclonic variety. Bit more mana. And we're gonna get Unsinkable! Bit of self-mill. And what yo-hos do we got? We got the Pitiless Plunderer and a Fanatical Firebrand. I'm gonna go for the Firebrand. Nice. By the way, we did get this going. I think I'm gonna leave this back. There's a chance that I actually do sacrifice this, even though it's a 4/4, just to take out the Lore Keeper, undo a little bit of their ramp. It's a Goblini! It is the wee little Goblini! And it will die forever. It has a finality counter on it. Hey, Allosaurus Shepherd. Hey, Nightless Stampede. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cost 10. Back down to 8. To the U. Ooh, Thunderherd Migration. Do I think that the monkey has a thought in its head other than violence? Definitely not. I could also double block, but nah. Here we go. Goblini with the kill. Boop. No mana allowed. Oh, mana allowed. We could Cyclonic Rift. We're gonna play Beckett Brass. She sees herself has a what's the best way to describe this? A horrible realization. Oh god, that's me. Oh, look at those beautiful pirates. And look at them go. Double the brass, double the booty. If we hit with 3 or more pirates this turn, we get to steal a permanent. A non-land permanent. Looking good to me. I'll play the Warkite Marauder. Possibly just chump blocking with it. Because that way I have another pirate in my graveyard. Oh yeah, fun fact about Beckett Brass, talking about like how she looks in her art. I'll block a little bit of this. Actually, no. I want you to play the Dino Casino. Hit whatever you want. Have fun. 7 deep. Warkite... Sorry, not Warkite Marauder. That only works on attack. Admiral Beckett Brass, this art, Jason Rainville actually based this on a photograph of his late mother. This is a different, like, posing. But this one, you can actually find a photo comparing the two. Like, the photo of his mother and of Beckett Brass. It's really cool. Excuse me? Beep beep. Gonna swing in for lethal. Big bouncy times. GG. Admiral Beckett Brass versus Admiral Brass. Unsinkable. Between the two of us, we got a lot of brass. Saying hello. Hey, how you doing? It's a pirate fight. I'm keeping a kind of risky hand here with only 2 lands, but I figured I've got a good chance of getting another. Look, I found one. It's right here. This has flying, can be sacrificed, stop some spells and abilities. Yeah, it's all coming down to brass tacks. I had the idea to name a ska band Brass Tacks. I still think it's a really good name. It's also taken. I looked it up later and I was like, oh yeah, no, this name is too good to not be taken by another ska band. Madam Brass! Fancy seeing you upon this ship. Would you like to play a pirate? Hello! By the way, since this set has released, Arena has had a few more instabilities, at least for me. Difficulty with crashes and reconnecting, so that could have happened there and I had to reboot their program. Can a ska band really own anything? No, but it's, you know, nice to have some distinctions between these. I'm going to attack in with the Siren Stormtamer because this turns it into an 0-1. Can't block, can't do anything. Gives them time to find the stream. I sure hope not. I do occasionally get, like, very obvious stream snipers. That's always a bummer and a half. Siren Stormtamer, the 0-1. They chart a course. Of course, of course. Oh, and a Goblini! Hello there, little Goblini. How are you? Adorable? I agree, you are adorable. I like going for breaches here, since that can get me some ramp. Get a treasure token? Yes, please. Karizev's expertise. They're gonna active treason this. It's probably worth countering because of how much value they would gain as a fellow pirate deck. Also, I don't know what else they would cast, but might be removal. Or it might be another pirate. Yar. Oh, hey, Angerous Marauders. I didn't quite get what I was looking for, so we're going to use the Tunnel Grinder. I'm going to drop you, and you. We did get a land here. That's a land that comes in tapped. Again, our blocking prospects are not that good. Oh, Spectral Sailor can actually be flashed out to block the Warkite Marauder, which is good. It does take me away from having enough mana for Brass pre-combat, but not this Brass! Captain Ripley Vance! She is a pirate. Let her rip! Bring out the Spectral Sailor! They don't have black mana yet. I just realized. Okay, cool. Lightning Bolt. RIP Breaches. we are breaching the breaches. I'm gonna use Spyglass Siren to explore, hopefully finding a land. Not a land. Does trigger this. Ooh, they still don't have black mana. I'm really glad I stopped them from stealing Malcolm, because that would have given them the black mana. This is tricky. This gives me a good blocker. This is also, like, pretty decent here. But for lack of lands, I'm just gonna throw it in a black market connection. Am I gonna pay the 6? Almost certainly. I know what I like, and it's paying the 6. Both of us do not have the mana for our commanders, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. I just drew mana for my commander, too. But they might have removal. Some burn is likely. Hey, Rowdy Crew! Let me just say the name of the deck is Rowdy Crew. And you know that we're in the absolute meme dream zone when you have a Rowdy Crew in your deck. All right, we're bringing out the Marauders. Double the damage, double the fun. I'm not going to swing in with the Marauders, though, because I don't really want them to double block. Oh, yeah, everybody loves Rowdy Crew. Ah, look at that! What do you even do? You discover. Hello? Tekutwan? If they go for my Beckett brass, I'll be blinking her. Gotta dig deeper. Gotta get greedy. Nice Glinthorn Buccaneer. They do have black mana for next turn, by the way. My turn. It's like I want the free discover because it's guaranteed to hit one of my 1-drops. I don't need it. I don't need it. Or sorry, 1 or 2 drops. I'll go for treasure. I don't think I need any card draw here. I'm going to play Beckett Brass and get whatever we discover here, which is Lookout's Dispersal. We'll just put it in hand because it's a counter spell. I don't really need a counter spell here. Amy, I know you really want to do the Rowdy Crew. Don't do it. But it's so funny. I'll play the Fell Flagship. This is going to buff up all my pirates some more. We mill, we grab... Ooh, unblockable 4/4. That deals 8 damage. That sounds pretty good. Flyers, breaches. Breaches is good. Alright, everybody, get in there! We're going to make a treasure. You can't block. And I have a Dreamcaller Siren on the top of my deck. Let me just scooch. Oh wait, not that one. One sec. We want to scooch. We gotta scooch the goblin. Yeah, we're gonna scooch this goblin out of the way. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, just because Rowdy Crew is terrible, it puts cards in the graveyard for brass. And thanks to the Yangrass Marauders doubling all our damage. Not only is that lethal, it's super lethal. Good game. I'm just taking a second here to point out that since this deck was brewed this morning, it is at a 100% win rate with 11 wins. We'll see if we lose any in the rest of this video here, but it's always nice to see not just pirates winning, but them doing it with so much style. All right, let's go back to the queue. Malcolm, Alluring, Scoundrel. Once again, Malcolm has run into us in the queue. This hand has all of our colors in it, so I'm going to keep it. We do probably want to play this on turn 1, so we don't have to shock it in. We have flyers, which we can use to block Malcolm. I have a Skyship Plunderer here, which it doesn't have that much going on for it, but we actually have synergy with the Tunnel Grinder, which I have in my hand right here. All right, so we're gonna pay a life, to play the Plunderer. This costs 2 as well, but it has flash. Mine does not. Yeah, I love this. When it deals combat damage to a player, you put additional counters onto a player or permanent. So, like, 4 counters. Perfect. It actually works really well with Malcolm to get additional counters on Malcolm. Or maybe not amazing, but well enough. This has no counters on it to start, so I don't feel very pressured to attack in here because of Malcolm. So I'm just going to play the Tunnel Grinder, probably putting Deckhand into the grave, and I'll keep Faceless Agent. Probably also dropping Sulfur Falls, because currently this comes in tapped. Oops, there we go. Yes, this is on hit, but it's not actually Proliferate. It's like a pseudo-Proliferate. Here's Malcolm! The last Malcolm deck we played, we got really lucky and hit our Cavern of Souls early, so they couldn't counter our stuff. In this deck, we're going to have to play with a bit more tempo and do our best. Oh no, my legitimate business pirate! I'm going to attack him first. I gotta get those raid triggers. But I am definitely sacrificing this. Get the booter. Show me your counter spells. The memory lapse. Okay. Faceless Agent. We're now boring deeper. Yeah, I don't think you can turn a pirate into a legitimate business person. I say that, but like Admiral Brass actually is kind of a legitimate business person in Lost Caverns of Ixalan. She like runs a big city. She's almost a legitimate business person. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did not want me to see their hand, which makes me want to see their hand even more. Hey, what you got in there? Ooh, should I have played this island first? Let's see. Counterspell, okay. So actual, factual, regular, schmigular, counterspell. Rune Raider? What do you have there? So Rune Raider, not my favorite pirate, but still pretty dang fun. It's gonna hurt us a little bit. This is not a May ability. Oh yeah, that's good. Ooh, I love it when it works. It's an orc pirate, yes, and it makes us bleed. All right, so now they're up to 3 chorus counters on Malcolm. Embrace the pain. I'm embracing it. I like how our Crippling Fear does nothing, because you are a pirate. Why did I have a chance to discard this and I like just didn't think about it? Probably. Does somebody have a wash away? No? Maybe free counter spells? I want to find out. Go for it, baby. Ooh, free Lanneries. Play the reef. Go to combat. Larcenist. Yes, please. I will choose none of my creatures. Thank you. I will choose your Key to the Archive. Excellent. I will attack in with all of these. And here I thought I would have to sacrifice something for the Baleful Mastery, but we have a treasure right here, so, bye, Malcolm. Ooh, I should have done it in combat. 1 more damage. Would have been nice. Aye, the key be a treasure. Now it only taps for mana of 1 type. I forgot I still have this in the deck. Crafty Cutpurse is not necessarily that good, but occasionally your opponent plays a Scoot Swarm, and you want a Scoot Swarm. It's pretty fun. It can steal treasures, yeah. So by hitting Malcolm there, we reset his chorus counters. And Brass is just chilling. They do have 7 mana. They have enough mana for a big ol' throwdown here. I'm gonna throw down my own card. Admiral Beckett Brass. We discover. What do we discover? We discover Captain Storm. I love how we have double Brass and double Storm. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do, huh? Gonna counter it? Lapse it? Yeah, they're gonna counterspell it. That's not gonna be enough, bro. If that's in the graveyard, you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna come back. Fell Flagship, my pirates are stronger. Oh, yeah, let's get that Larcenist nice and buffed up. Oh, Ms. Beckett Brass. Bring yourself back with a bit of finality. And for the big finale, we swing in with all our pirates. Get a treasure, another +1/+1 counter, win the game. Undefeated pirates. Amalia Benevides Aguirre. Or Amalia Bedalia. She's an Explore Life Gain commander. And Orzhov Life Gain's already pretty strong. But how does it compare to a monkey? It's a good monkey. Would you like to play, perhaps, your commander to block a monkey? Oh no, Tithing Blade. Make me sacrifice it. I certainly have no way to bring it back. No way. Definitely not. Gotta decide what I want to do here. Do I want to just, like, throw down 2 more dudes? I'm going to shock this in and play the Direfleet Captain, since I'll have somebody who can attack with it next turn. Ooh, Cabal. I'll lose some life, but I do have to shove you out of the way first. I'm going to name red here. I'm going to untap. I'm going to Bitter Triumph. I think I could discard a card here. Going off Beckett Brass. Now I'll just pay life. We got plenty of life to spare. Now slightly less life to spare. Swing in and get our buffs. If I strike down the monkey, he will return stronger. Oh, if that was like only sort of a joke, like, no, she will. She will come back stronger. The double spell or not. I'm gonna start with the Tunnel Grinder. And it drops Shatter Skull and Spyglass Siren. Swinging just the Direfleet Captain alone. Boop. We are bored. First board. I like how many times we've seen this, by the way. This enters the battlefield. They gain a life. And they explore. Oh, don't want your removal. Okay. Hey, not attacking in. That's cool. I'm going to shock this in for my commander, Admiral Brass. We have a couple choices in the graveyard. I'm going for Ragavan. You know I'm going for Ragavan. Monkey, Direfleet Captain, go! I milled a lot of lands, yes, and Brass did a lot of milling. Oh, that was a very good hit for us. Not because we can play it, but because we stop them from playing it. They have 4 mana. Oh, get lost. Thanks for the maps. Aww. Desparking Brass. Move her back to the command zone. You have Ward 2? Ward pay 3 life. I'm actually going to bring out this Zephyr Singer. Tap, tap, blue, blue. These two will get flying. I will explore. Cavern of Souls is fantastic for us. We're going to name Pirates. Yar. And I'm going to hold on to this, the Dreamcaller Siren. I know I could have, like, sacrificed this instead to get the flipped Tunnel Grinder. But I want this. I want the Dreamcaller Siren to tap down anything they might play, like you. Ooh, Veto. Okay, we're gonna bring out the Dreamcaller Siren. We tap down 2 of their permanents. I guess we could do that. We're not attacking on the ground right now, so I don't think it matters that much. Oh, we also got a Cyclonic Rift. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I could bounce everything back into hand rather than do Brass. Or I could just do a lot of damage. Right, because Starfleet Captain gets a big buff. This might be lethal. Because we have a flyer to bring back. That's the one! We swing in with all of these pirates. And that is indeed a lethal attack. Starfleet Captain getting a buff for each other pirate meant that the damage going through was enough to kill them. GG Amalia. Kenrith, the Returned King! I don't like Kenrith because he's in 5 colors and, well, his abilities are all really, 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 really good. Why can't my abilities be really, really good? Kenrith can give haste. He can buff. He can gain a lot of life for 3 mana, draw cards, and reanimate. And why can he do all these things? Great question. I have no idea. I have no idea why Kenrith does this much stuff. I think it's because he has conquered the knight's quests for each of the colors and something, whatever. He's a dude. Doing dude stuff. Yeah, this is like kind of a lore reason. It's good to be the king. Yeah, that's your reasoning. It's perfect. Ooh, who do I want to bring back for free? Siren gets me the best attack next turn, so we're gonna go with the Siren. Admiral Brass. Bringing out the big brass. Ooh, I also kind of like a captivating crew. Now bring out the Siren. You're already tapped, but tap him even more. Swing in, get some treasure. We go for a Timestream Navigator. Maybe next turn, though. It's not like I'm activating it next turn. They don't have enough mana to, like, give him haste or anything. Fiery Cannonade. Hey, it takes out their Sanctum Weaver. That's not the worst. I'm gonna grab the Captivating Crew. I'm going to swing in with you, you, and you. Care to block? Asking for a friend. I don't actually have to use any treasure for that. I see none of you are pirates. Your mistake. you should consider a life of crime. It's pretty good. Yet another fellow pirate, Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider. We have both this card and the other version of Lantern Storm in our deck because they're great when you make treasures, or I guess whenever you have any artifact enter the battlefield, you get to buff up a pirate. And there's a lot of good artifacts and a lot of good treasures. I don't have anything doing counters here, so I'm just gonna freebooter, see what they have in hand. Beckett Enthusiasm. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a piece of removal. So this makes treasures on attack. This is just a good pirate. Good pirate. Makes blocking harder. I have a feeling I might, like, Crippling Fear and just destroy everything on the battlefield. There's a chance of it. Hello, Captain Storm. She's not a pirate, so she can't get the treasure. Faceless Agent, being a shapeshifter, will be completely safe from Crippling Fear, no matter what I name. I could name Horse. Still wouldn't die. It feels wrong to be killing the other pirates, though. All the shapeshifters will be fine. So let's make some extras. Extra. Play the Celestus. Faceless Agent, eating up that treasure. And Faceless Agent finds us a Crafty Cutpurse. You know, that purse might be full of treasure tokens. I knew I put this in the deck for a reason. Mostly because it's funny. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and poll people in the chat. People in the chat, what do you want me to name on Crippling Fear? Sand? Horse? Coward? Citizen? Brushwag? Cephalopid? Capybara? Oh, Walrus? Okay. Frog? Mind Flayer is a hoarder. Doctor? I don't know if Doctor will be in Arena yet. Time Lord might be in Arena. Because it is technically a legal type that you could name. It sounds like Capybara. Yeah, I love paying the 6. It's so fun. Like, should I be stopping? Yeah, will I stop? No. Capybara? Wait, I wanted to check. Time Lord's not in there. Neither is Doctor. They didn't add those in. That's okay. It's gonna be Capybara. Any capybaras out here? Oh, yo, just us 3 capybaras in the house. What's good? Click Harry Zev. Hold the wash away. Yeah. I don't have to stop paying for this for like a whole turn. Hey. Skyship Plunderer, a good little flyer. Ooh, and Metamorph to become a copy of the Celestus. It's a good artifact. It's a good mana rock. I'm just going to make a treasure. Oh, our opponent is going to leave. We had enough mana here to play both Brass and the Corsair Captain. I think that would have been a really fun turn. Our opponent disagrees. GG. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars! And wowie, what a showing from Admiral Brass and the many pirates of Ixalan, and also Kaladesh and a couple other from Dominaria. There's a lot of pirates in Magic these days, and we got to show off so many of them. I thought that this was a really fun deck to play, and I'm so happy that I got to play some pirates. If you're looking for the deck list, it is in the description of the video, and if you're looking to hang out with me, come on over over to twitch.tv/Amazonian. It's where I stream pretty much every single day. It's where I built this deck and played this deck and recorded all these videos, which I'm showing to you here on YouTube. I hope you love the deck as much as I do, and I hope you have a brawlful day.